All right, we are here at Tropical Park, Muhammad Ali Boxing Gym. I am here with a man who has trained here for a very long time, Tyrone Spong, the king of the ring. Thank you for the time, champ. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for having me again.
You're fresh off of you're dipping your toes in the water at MMA. First of all, very badass of you to get back into that after all that time. I wanted to ask you just about the performance. How have you kind of sunk it all in? And like for you, man, like you had a devastating leg injury. Like how was it throwing kicks again, like in competition? Because those things were looking fast.
Oh man, it all went very natural. You know, like I didn't think about it. I just throw. I would say that obviously I hadn't fought for 2 years, and I knew up front that the opponent is just very game. He's a veteran. He doesn't even have guys that are that willingly to fight him. And I took the fight because that's what we do. That's who I am, and I don't regret it. It's not my world, but I think that I proved, and I had him hurt. I made a mistake. I defended the takedowns. It was by my own mistake that I ended up on the floor on my back. And once you have a polar bear on top of you of close to 300 pounds, it's hard to get him off.
Yeah, I'm sorry to even chuckle at that. That had to be like he's so big.
Yeah, he's big. He's big. But, you know, we knew all that up front, so, you know, no excuses afterwards.
So you're here back at the boxing gym today. Are we going to see you? I know you mentioned that you definitely want to get back into boxing.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in mind soon? Are you tuning up? Is this just working out? What do you think? What's going on with the boxing career right now?
Right now, I came here to support this event. My boxing coach Pedro, and we'll see what happens. You know, if there's something interesting that lines up, why not? I'm happy that I proved that my name still carries weight. The last event had amazing numbers of viewers, so that's a good thing. So if it's an interesting offer and some promoter wants to do something and get a lot of eyeballs, yes.
I know it's not your style to like call people out, but I was just curious about this. You see Usyk right now; he has all the belts. You were supposed to introduce him into the heavyweight division. What was that like seeing him now back on top? Like, because I know you prepared for him, you studied him. Like, do you feel in your heart of hearts like I got the tools to beat this guy and be heavyweight champion of the world?
I do believe I have the tools to beat that guy, and obviously I watched the fight. I mean, Anthony Joshua is just a tremendous fighter, a big guy. I think, in my humble opinion, is that he approached the fight a little. That he approached it wrong, but you know he has a rematch clause, and I'm sure I had the pleasure of working with AJ, sparring with him before the Andy Ruiz rematch, and I think he's going to do everything in his power, and I think he will put up a better fight in the rematch.
What about the idea of Tyson Fury? All the buzz now is him fighting Francis Ngannou, and you know, Francis obviously is so much fun to watch as a mixed martial arts fan, but you've done the crossover. You've done both worlds. How tough would that be for him? Even a guy who hits, you know, as hard as Francis does to go in there with the heavyweight champion of the world in boxing.
Oh, it's a totally different game. He will have to change a lot of things if he goes into a boxing fight with Fury. But he has a great trainer in Dewey Cooper. I know Dewey from way back when I first came down to the States and trained with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Dewey was in the gym. He saw me working, and I just know that they will do whatever is necessary to make those changes. But it's not going to be easy.
Before I get you out of here, what's new on the animal farm? What have you got? You have after a fight, like, do you get some new goats? Do you get some toucans? What's the deal? Like, what's going on the farm now?
I'm pretty stocked. I have a amazing, beautiful stallion. I have an Andalusian, very beautiful, big black stallion. Toucans, everything is there still, but nothing new as of yet.
Well, listen, man, it was great to see you back in action. We can't wait to see it again. Whatever sport it is, you always bring a great show, and I always appreciate being generous with your time.
No, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys soon back in action.